Do you know some of the things that just drive me nuts when I'm out and about? I want to just smash them. I mean, it probably shouldn't make me this crazy, just knock them off, like da, da, da. But it really does. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another video of the Jackleg Act. For those of you who don't know, my name is Mushki and I am a master Jackleg. Today I'm going to do a little bit of a rant, so I'm sorry in advance. But if you want to become a Jackleg yourself, just hit that subscribe button, join the family. So, like the top of the video said, I have a couple annoyances that really get me when I'm out and about. I made a list of the top 5, and I think these are more of a unique annoyance. Like, it's probably just me, and you all are going to write in the comments, be like, that is pretty weird, dude. But hey, I'm going to share it with you, and if you agree, that's awesome, but these are some things that you never hear people talking about. I mean, everyone says a shopping cart in the middle of the aisle, or walking on the wrong side, or talking at the movie theaters. I mean, that's been done. These are more kind of unique to me. Anyways, I hope you enjoy. Starting right up at the top here, I just seen it yesterday as I was driving home from work. A car got pulled over and they're sitting in the middle, well, they're sitting on the side of the road. It's a 2-lane road and they're kind of off in the shoulder, and it is just screwing traffic terribly, like completely. Like, traffic in our direction is just stopped. There's 30 cars behind this cop car because, you know, he's parked halfway in the road because they always like to park more on the road for whatever reason. So our traffic direction is just totally foobar. And literally 200 feet in front of this lady was a empty parking lot of a bank that she could have pulled into and gotten her ticket and not messed up the traffic, and we'd all been way happier. I mean, I just don't know why the cops don't tell them to pull forward. I mean, it's not only an annoyance to everyone driving, but it's also a safety hazard for the police and her sitting on the side of the road like that. So that's just something that just always gets my blood boiling. So number 2, this one's going to be a little bit more mainstream, but I feel like it needs to be said because it's not being said enough apparently. At restaurants, people with their hats on. I mean, there used to be a whole hat etiquette. You know, this might be a news bulletin for some people. Like, yeah, that, you know, hats on when you're eating is not, I mean, it used to not be an acceptable social norm, but now I was sitting at Olive Garden about a little while back, and I mean, there had to be 8 people in this little section of the restaurant with like baseball hats on and stuff, and I was just like wanted to go over to like all of them and just knock them off, like da, da, da. But, you know, so that's kind of mainstream, but that's also something that just gets to me. It's like, you know, you have some respect, learn some hat etiquette, you know, go back to Sunday school, you know, whatever you got to do. Number 3, parking, car parking. This actually isn't an annoyance with myself. I hate if I park the car and it's crooked. That's, you know, parallel parking, diagonal parking, just straight pull-in parking, you know, whatever. If I park the car crooked 4 out of 5 times, if I get out and see that it's crooked and it's anywhere near like, oh, I'm like, that's crooked, I'll get back in the car to straighten the car out because it'll annoy me that much that the car's crooked. And you're probably like, well, this guy's a terrible driver if he's always crooked, but it doesn't happen often. But I mean, when it does, 4 out of 5 times, I will fix the car to straighten it out. A little side note on that, I hate when people are backing out of a spot and they don't pull, or they don't back out all the way so they can like drive forward, but they back out just a little and then they cut the wheel as hard as they can to just narrowly miss the bumpers of the cars in front of them, and you're like, you had like 800 more feet to back up. But whatever, I digress. Let's go on to the next one. Number 4, it's probably going to be a little bit more unique. When I'm driving in like a shopping mall or anywhere that there's a crosswalk, and if I stop to let people walk across, 9 times out of 10 they do that jog, fast walk, hustle thing, and I hate it. No one looks good doing that. I mean, I've yet to see the Baywatch or even, The Rock in the new one, like, no, you don't look good. Everyone looks awkward. They're always wobbling. Like, I feel like they're going to fall. I stopped to let you walk across. Just walk across. I mean, don't stop to tie your shoe, but just do your thing. Give me that wave, and let's go on our way. I don't know. Again, like I said, these are just going to be things for me, but something that I find that really kind of annoys me. And the last one that I have for you today, people do frequently. I mean, frequently. I hold the door open for pretty much anyone and everyone. Older than me, younger than me, boy, girl, lady, man, female, whatever. Anyone, if I walk through a door and there's someone close by, probably 19 out of 20 times, I mean, like almost all the time, I will hold the door open for them. And this isn't talking about when you hold the door open because you walk through like a push door and you're doing like one of these and you're kind of just like holding the door back like in an awkward position to be helpful. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking like I grab the pull door and I'm holding it open and I'm like, yep, come on through. So I'll give the hand motion. I'll say the words like, yep, after you. And then they go through the door and they grab the door with their hand. Like I'm going to just slam it on their face. And I never have that thought, but as soon as I hold that door and they put their hand on there, like, I just kind of want to just smash them. Yeah, I don't know. Again, it's something that probably shouldn't get me like that, but I do. I'm like, I'm grabbing the door. Why are you touching it? Like, I mean, how many people have you had hold the door for you and then just, like, slapping onto you? I don't. Was that, like, a thing at some point? Like, at some era that was, like, the cruel joke, the prank that was going on? I don't know. Well, anyways, guys, those were a couple of the things that really just gets me going when I'm out and about. I'm sure there's tons more. If you guys all like this, just give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment with some of the random things that you get annoyed by, some of your pet peeves that you have when you're out and about. And until next time, Mushki out.